What is up? What is up? I am going to try to stream this on my business page and my personal page right now. I'm so excited and I'm like totally fired up to share just like a quick training. And it's really just like, I just see so many of us living on that state of burnout. And there are so many things that we can absolutely do to take control of it. And it gets me jazzed. And it's just even this morning, right? Like, look at how you woke up this morning. And I know because I've lived this morning so many times, and I know how it really impacted my health, my life, my relationships, my happiness, my well-being, everything. You wake up in the morning and it's like you feel that like pissed off feeling, right? Like you're in a rush. You may be reacting to emails. Maybe your phone is by your bed. And as soon as you open those emails, it's like anxiety, right? Like you're just like nervous. Oh my God. And then it's right to the to-do list. I know I've had nights personally where I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go pee. And the second I opened my eyes, it was like my brain just went right into my to-do list. And I couldn't even fall back asleep, right? Playing out like every freaking catastrophe in my mind of like, what if this happens? What if I don't get this done? What if I don't do this? And then I'm beating on myself because I can't fall back asleep, right? Have you done this one too? Where you're like, go back to sleep, damn it. Come on. Get to sleep. And then the rest of your day, from the second you wake up, if you did fall asleep, but if you didn't, it's like you're literally like playing out every single catastrophe, and you're cranky and you're tired, but you're suppressing it because you don't want to show up and react in that catastrophe mode. And you want to hide from all of that because you want people around you to think that you're fine and that you're capable and that everything that you planned out, you're in control of. And, you know, how is that vibe, right? Like, how's that vibe working for you? That's really where we could start, because that really affects your physiology, okay? Your frequency and your physiology are essentially the same thing. And that's what I want to offer to you today, is like a super fun training exercise. But the bottom line is it's all a choice, right? This is something you can choose into. At the beginning of the day, you can just go into reactive mode and be in that shitty state, be in the foul mood. And then, you know, that like old saying, like, oh, everything shows up in threes, right? Like, oh, you know, like I didn't get enough sleep, and then I spilled coffee on my nice white blouse on my way to work, and then I got a flat tire. And you're like just the attitude is just drained, suck, right? And everything and everyone is pissing you off. Okay, you could choose to lean into that, or you could choose, like, at the moment you spill your coffee, like, okay, I just spilled my coffee on my blouse. Did I die? No. Is it like the end of the world? No. Like, I'm okay. Everything's okay. Nobody is suffering right now. Then you could be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go into a coffee shop. I'm going to go treat myself to my favorite coffee in my favorite coffee shop. And it's going to be better than the coffee I poured all over my blouse. And who knows who I'll meet in that coffee shop. And you start to elevate from there. And literally on a cellular level, you're altering your physiological state, okay? You are shifting into a cellular state where you're releasing chemicals that aid in your healing and replenishing rather than your decay and your toxification, right? And again, it's all a choice. Okay, so here's the fun training I want to offer. Since you get to choose, make a list of the vibe you want to have, all right? Like, am I showing up in the highest possible frequency today? Well, it's helpful if you know what that looks like. So I like to ask myself, like, am I vibing at the frequency of like total love, like unconditional divine love? Am I in a frequency of peacefulness right now? And I can see, right? And then you use your body as that measurement tool and dance with that and micro line with that. So first you decide, like, what is the frequency you want to vibe at? And then you can feel that inside your body. Like, am I radiating at that energy right now? Am I tingling with that? Am I bubbling in that? Or do I feel constricted? Do I feel tight? Do I feel irritable? Do I feel like just absolutely like a wet, heavy blanket on me? Does that match the vibe that I want to have? Do my eyes feel sunken in the back of my head? Or am I tingling? Okay, so the first thing is choose what vibe you want to be at. The second is start to notice, get into your body, get some body awareness of how you actually feel. And does that body awareness, does that body sensation match the vibe that you're trying to go for? And now here's the really fun part of the exercise. And I love this. Get out a piece of paper and a few of your favorite, colored markers or colored pencils. I have mine like literally with my daughter on her desk right now. Like that's, it's like our favorite, like our little pencil set. And you're going to draw a self-portrait. And if you're not that artistic, totally fine. You can print out a photo of yourself on that piece of paper. It doesn't matter. Okay. And the next thing you're going to do is close your eyes and do a body scan. Right? Visit all your organs. So you can do it right now. Close your eyes and literally like make a pit stop in all of your organs, your heart, your lungs, your intestines, your stomach, your throat, like just everywhere, and just check in your muscles, your bones. How do they feel? Right? Any pains? Like, what are your body sensations right now? Tired, twingy, achy, good, harmonious? Like, get in there. Are you hungry? Are you full? Do you have to pee? Are you cold? Are you hot? Get in there. Feel what your body is feeling right now. Get really honest with that. And the next thing you're going to do on that piece of paper is draw your aura. Okay? Your aura, right? Like if people were to actually see the energetic field radiating around your body right now, what would it look like? What would it look like? Is it full of color, radiant, beaming, like out there, or is it dull, small, is it non-existent? If I ask you that question and you're like, what aura? Like, and you're just like, that's a really good indication of what you're vibrating at, right? We all have an auric field. Okay, that's just physiological fact. We reverberate a certain frequency out from every organ of our bodies. So what is your aura? And now we're going to have fun. Okay, you're going to post this picture where you can be reminded of it in the morning, right? So like you see it, you're like, oh, this was my aura when I decided I was going to check in on myself. And now I get to choose. So if you want to alter that, you get to go back to the steps. What vibe are you trying to create? Does it match like your aura, who you want to be, how you want to feel? Choose it ahead of time. And then my last challenge for you would be to run a little experiment on yourself. All my clients who work with me know I love experiments. So you're going to run an experiment on yourself for the next 7 days, okay? You're going to do a body scan every morning, like I just shared with you, like get inside, get into your organs, and then consciously choose the thoughts and the feelings that allow your vibe to be what you want from your list. Every minute that you start noticing that your body is like constricted or tight or like starts to feel, or something happens and you have this like, oh, I can react unconsciously and go into like the funk, the bitch mode, or I could laugh, shake it off, breathe, and then choose to respond like consciously. Oh, okay, this happened and it doesn't feel great. What do I really want to feel? And then step into that vibe, get back to that place of like, okay, like I can still vibe here, right? And at the end of the 7 days, do the drawing exercise again. And the question would be, does your image change? Right? Did the image change? Are you much more sparkly now? Are you vibing a little bit higher now? So yeah, that is one of the most powerful ways that you can start to really lock in on if you're burned out, right? Like even the words burned out, think about that from an auric field perspective. If you're burned out, like your light is burned out. So if I ask you to draw your aura and you are like, I can't even picture it right now, perhaps you are burned out. And so this is the opportunity to now step in and make some different choices. And it's freaking instant. Literally, as you choose to raise that frequency and you step into that with that feeling inside your body and you breathe and move into it, you ignite those higher frequencies. And again, you're flooding your organs, your tissues with thousands of healing chemicals. You are circulating blood flow that carries nutrients that absolutely repair and rebuild tissue that has been restricted from that blood flow, which is why you might feel twingy and achy and tired and why you might not be getting enough sleep. And you see how it just gets into this cycle? You can friggin' elevate it like that right now. So I hope you do the exercise. And if you want to know more about how to really micro align and actually release from all of those energetic imprints that are pulling your vibe down, and learn how to chill. And when I say chill, I mean learn how to contemplate what's actually happening, how to amplify your energy from your heart, right? Because your heart has the greatest frequency. It's that frequency of love. So how do we amplify from our heart space and create these, what I call intuitive intervals through movement and letting that intuition come in so that you're operating from that place of creativity, from that place of excitement, from that place of just surrendering to what life has to offer rather than victimizing yourself to it. And leaning in with love, leaning into the pain that your body is telling you have with love and wonderment and curiosity so that you can say, oh, I don't have to suffer like that anymore. Here's what I want to create instead. And then lastly, lighten up and be in the light. And that is chill, right? That is the acronym CHILL. So if you're interested in really learning how to shift and cure your burnout by learning how to really chill, then I absolutely would love to have you as a part of my CHILL Method course that I'm dropping. It's a digital course. It's going to drop on the 23rd. And if you feel like that's a call in your soul, then absolutely give yourself permission to explore that. Shoot me a message, send me an email. Even just comment below this live stream and just let me know. I'm happy to support you in any way that you feel you need. And if this is a right fit for you, we'll definitely talk about that. If you're really ready to drop that burnout, and you are, and you feel that soul's pull right now, and you feel like, what aura? This is the aura I have. This is where I know I want to be. Then let's get together. We'll jam out. I'm absolutely here to support you. Hold your hand. I love being the container of support, and I know what it's like. I've been there myself. Much love. Peace out. Hope you love this training, and I am so freaking psyched for your freedom. Again, CHILL Method starts on the 23rd of October. If you're watching the recording of this, send me a message, drop me a line, and we'll get you rocking. All right. Much love. Peace out.